welcome to the final game of the 2022 Brainstorm Tournament here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC Davo, and I can't tell you how happy I am that this tournament is over. With me today, we have our main competitors, Kels.
Riders on the storm. Hello, everyone.
We have Andy.
Thanks, Davo. I've been able to get into the locker room to talk with Andy, and he at this point is crying at the end of the bench, sobbing he doesn't have a chance. Back to you in the studio, Davo.
Thanks, Andy. We'll swing it on over to Neil.
Yeah, it's funny you said that, Davo, because, I mean, it's kind of been over for you for a while.
Since game 4. Yeah, my dignity, my self-respect, the respect of our audience, that's been long gone due to this tournament.
What's sad for you is at some day your child's going to listen to this podcast, and yeah, your son's going to lose all faith in his father.
So let's...
You're kind of like Darth Vader right now.
Wow. So this is just dump on Davo.
Hey,
right out the gate.
Dude,
but I am the kingmaker.
I'm with you. When Manny Pacquiao got knocked out that time, like, you remember seeing that punch? I felt it. That's how I feel right now. Watching you just get pummeled in the corner.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Over.
My ribs hurt. So,
well, Sensei, explain to the lovely ladlers the rules, the steps, all that stuff.
Well, each week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories of 4 questions each. Each question is worth 10 points with a few bonus points thrown in here and there, and then a final question, which is worth up to 100 points. And as Dave mentioned, this is game 8 of our Brainstorm tournament. These tournaments are scored. First place gets 3 points, second place gets 2, third place gets 1. And as of right now, our scores are Davo with 10, Andy 15, and Kels 17. So, probably Kels is going to win, but
yeah.
But hypothetically, if Andy comes in first tonight and Kels comes in last, we would have a tie, and we'll have to figure out how to deal with that. And since this is the Brainstorm tournament, each player has 1 lightning strike they can use to cause on any given question one of their opponents.
Since I'd like the lightning strike Kels. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got a little.
Wait till there's a question.
Let him use it now. Let him use it now. Let him use it now, so he can instantly regret it. Please.
So anyway, if you get lightning stricken, then you will have no points for that question.
Lightning stricken. I like that.
I don't know if
I
that's
like
a
it
word.
too.
I just felt like
It works.
Stricken by lightning.
Stricken.
It sounds very gothic horror.
It really does.
Upon the moors, I was stricken by lightning.
So, like, for some reason, I decided that every theme this tournament was going to be a mystery theme, and this is the last one I'm going to be doing for a very long time. I really like the concept of them, but
It's hard.
It's getting a little harder. So, but the way it works is each category has kind of a mini theme that I'm not going to tell you about. You have to figure that out. You put those 6 category themes together, and that should point you towards the overall theme. The first person to tell me what they think the overall theme is will get a bonus 10 points. Second place will get 5, and third place won't get anything. You only have 1 guess, so make it count. Davo.
Yeah. I got you, man.
I'm sorry, Davo. I don't know why I'm picking on you so much. Well, I do kind of. It's fun. But...
It's fun because you like to kick me while I'm down.
All right. So category 1. What is the longest river in Asia?
That's a funny name for a category.
The longest river in Asia.
Locked in?
Are you telling me or asking me?
A little bit of both.
All right. I'll like
First, I'm just trying to come up with any rivers I know.
Well,
And I can only come up with one. I have one.
3. No, Andy, you know.
So I'm going with the one
You
that
know
I
2
know.
for sure. You know 2 for sure. You have to. You're a history teacher.
All right. Let's start with Kels.
I said the Yellow River.
Davo.
I said the Yellow River.
And Andy.
And that's the only river I know, the Yellow River.
Sweet, sweet and flow. Sweet, sweet and flow. Sweet, sweet and flow.
Is it the Indus?
Nope. So the Yellow River is second.
Oh.
Longest river is the Yangtze.
Dang it, that was my number 2.
I didn't even think it wasn't on my radar. You know.
And then after that, you've got Mekong, Lena, Irtish, the Ob, the Yensei, and then you've got the Indus.
Way on down there.
All right.
Somewhere I
Off
assume
to-
Tigris and Euphrates are down that list.
Yeah, those were the first 2 I thought of. Was like, but I don't think those are like that long.
No, they're not that long. All right. I like the way this is going.
It started off great.
Yeah.
Question 2. What is the geographical term used to describe the practice of kidnapping people to serve as sailors?
Oh,
Locked in.
I've been proud to go first this time.
That's everybody.
Oh, I didn't hear Kels.
We said it all at the same time.
Davo.
Shanghaied.
Andy.
impressment.
And Kels.
Shanghai.
Correct answer is Shanghai. Impressment isn't a geographical term.
Oh,
you know the whole question, Andy.
It is impressment, but
yeah.
that's not what I was
Okay.
looking for. All right. Question 3. What is the 4-letter name of the historic area of Shanghai, which became one of the major financial centers of Asia during the 19th century? And I have easy mode for half points if you need it.
You said 4-letter name?
Yeah.
Easy mode, please.
Easy mode, please.
Thinking.
You know, I just did a quick search, Sensei, and there is, in fact, an Impressment, Massachusetts. So he's technically right.
Andy.
Well, maybe technically, but he's not getting points
You tried.
because he did not know that there was an Impressment, Massachusetts.
I'm going to need the easy mode. I am just not coming up with this.
Okay, so everybody wants the easy mode for half points. The word is a distant cognate of the German Association Football League.
Huh? I know Barry. I've heard Barry's clues before. This is a very easy mode.
No, I thought of this one all on my own.
Uh,
I have no idea. I'm locked in with 4 letters I wrote down on the paper.
Locked in. Wow. The easy mode is it's a distant cognate. Just whatever, man. I had to remember what cognate meant.
I'm bringing out Ray Guy.
Early.
Well, let's start with Andy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Okay, Kels.
Liga.
Davo.
I also said Liga.
The job of a chimney sweep comes with a great
Not
deal of
surprised.
responsibility.
You
Not
picked the
surprised.
wrong part of the
Is it
German.
Bunda?
Bund?
Bund. yeah.
Bund?
Bund?
The bun.
Hey.
So he literally could have just said B-U-N-D. I have no clue.
Been in there.
Yep.
Dang it.
Wow.
I believe it comes from a Mid-Eastern word that has come to mean band, or because it's basically a strip along the river.
Okay.
Pretty famous place. Question 4. What player spent 5 seasons playing with the Shanghai Sharks before being drafted into the NBA?
Oh, come on.
Locked in.
See, I know it wasn't Michael Jordan. I know it wasn't Scottie Pippen. All right, I've eliminated 2 NBA players.
North Carolina and UCA, respectively.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I know
All right, I'm locked in with a guess.
I'm sure it's an
pretty-
educated guess, though, right, David?
A little bit.
I'm locked in.
Didn't Marbury play for Shanghai Sharks?
But
After he left the league?
he had already been drafted into the league, though.
Yeah, but after he left the league, he went to Shanghai.
Yeah. He's a legend over there.
Yeah, scored all the points.
Dude was a legend in China.
Kels,
I said Yao Ming.
Davo,
Yao Ming.
and Andy.
I said Yao Ming.
Well, it's a good thing you did because it is the correct answer.
Woot.
Hooray.
By the way, Yao Ming is now the president of the Chinese Basketball Association.
Good
Makes
for
sense.
him.
All right, at the end of category 1, Andy has 10, Davo 20, and Kels 20.
Okay.
Yep.
So I need to come in first,
Yes.
and I'm in last, right?
Hey, there's a lot of game. There's a lot of game.
Lots
to
of
go.
game.
It's a 10-point lead.
Is it opposite day by chance? No? Okay.
All right, category 2. Who was the founder of Jeet Kune Do? And I have a hard mode question. We don't do this very often.
Locked in?
Hard mode?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, yeah. hard mode,
Wait until you. So
Yeah.
I have a hard mode, which means I'm going to ask you another related question that I think is more difficult. If you get it correct, I'll give you 15 points, but you don't get to answer the question I just asked.
I want the hard mode.
I also want the hard mode.
All right. What am I missing? Can I have the question again?
Who was the founder of Jeet Kune Do?
I don't know the answer to this, so how am I possibly going to know the answer to the harder one? I'm going to stick with this one with a guess.
Okay. So Davo and Kels want the hard mode. What university did the founder of Jeet Kune Do attend for about 3 years before dropping out?
Got it narrowed down to
Locked in. If only you had asked a different hard mode.
Well, what can I say?
Locked in.
Andy, what did you?
I have no idea about anything we're talking about. And so I went with Bruce Lee because I
Okay.
believe this has something to do with karate.
Well,
Oh,
no, it has to do with
It has
Jeet
nothing to
Kune
do
Do technically, but it is
Oh.
Bruce Lee.
He should lose all points.
You should. Can you take away 8 of his 10?
It was 10.
Well, I mean,
Ironically, I'm also wearing high karate tonight. So
Ooh.
What's
Wow.
up?
That's what I was
High
smelling.
okay, so Davo, what school did Bruce Lee attend?
I think he attended the University of San Francisco because I'm pretty sure when he came from Hong Kong, he went to the West Coast.
Okay. Kels.
I know he went to school on the West Coast. I'm pretty sure it's a current Pac-12 school now. But I think it was a little farther north, so I said Washington.
The correct answer is University of Washington.
Oh, Kels, good job. Good job.
I was like, man, was it USC? Was it UCLA? I know he lived in Cali. What?
I have never seen a Bruce Lee movie. There, I said it.
I don't think I have either.
What's going on?
Did you
that
watch
out
The
there.
Matrix?
Yes.
Then you've seen a Bruce Lee movie. Have you watched any martial arts movies since the 70s or a movie with martial arts in it?
They've all
You've
pretty
seen a
much
Bruce Lee
followed
movie.
him
Okay. Fair enough.
to an extent.
All right. Question 2 is a movie tri-bond. I'm going to
Yay.
give you
I love
3 actors. You tell me the movie they were all in together.
Okay.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Forrest Whitaker, and Donald Gibb.
Here we are. I heard Gibb and that's the first thing. It's got
I'm
some
locked in.
politics. Oh, yeah, it's
Claude Van Damme.
it's
Yeah.
got to be this one.
Forrest Whitaker.
Very young Forrest Whitaker,
Yes.
also locked in.
Now you just gave Andy a clue.
No, he didn't.
Well, I mean, you gave it to him. Whether he can pick up on it is another question.
If he can pick up what we're putting down, yes. But
I don't have an answer. Locked in.
Okay. Kels.
All right, Frankie. Bloodsport.
Davo.
Oh,
You are nice. Bloodsport.
And Andy.
Red Dawn.
Correct answer is Bloodsport. For those who don't know, I
These
didn't
are not
realize
my
this.
movies.
Donald Gibb, to me, is better known as Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Question 3. What is Chinese for fragrant harbor or incense harbor, depending on how you translate it?
I don't know.
Do you want to make this one a little bit easier for you?
Yeah.
I wrote something.
What city can be translated as fragrant harbor or incense harbor?
I am locked in.
I was heading that
Thank
way.
God
anyway.
the world history is kicking in a little bit.
Locked in.
Harbor.
I mean, that did narrow it down a lot, Kels.
Yeah.
You don't have to know all of Mandarin to know the answer
or
to this. Now
any
you
of
just need to do-
Mandarin.
Any, really.
I'm locked in.
A fragrance with a 2-word name. This is not hard, Kels.
You speak truth, Andy.
Andy, if you say hi karate, I'm kicking you off the show.
Kick him off the show. He got 2 demerits already.
Davo,
Hong Kong.
Andy,
Hong Kong.
and Kels.
Hong Kong?
Correct answer is Hong Kong.
That never
Phooey.
came up in Hong Kong Phooey. Not once.
Nope.
Scatman?
Question 4. In what year was Hong Kong transferred back to the Chinese control? I'll take 1 point off for every year that you're off.
Locked in?
Locked in.
1989, a number.
I was just thinking that. Holy crap. I'm glad I didn't say it, though.
I'm locked in.
I don't do a very good Chuck D.
Okay, Davo.
1999.
Andy,
1975.
Kels.
If I get this right, it's only because of Rush Hour. 1998.
Well, you were not right, but you were 1
97.
year closer than Andy or Davo. You were a
No.
lot closer than Andy.
Bombing.
Correct answer is 1997.
Oh,
97.
fiddle faddle.
So
I
Kels
gotta
gets
get my head in the game.
Kels gets 9, Davo gets 8, Andy gets 0.
All right. Head in the game. It's all Asia for reasons I can't explain. Okay.
All right. So at the end of category 2, Andy has 30, Davo 48, Kels 64.
It's my favorite Nintendo.
It's a nice cubic number.
Yeah.
When I get older, losing my head.
Category 3, movie Tribond.
Hey.
How about Bill Murray, Scarlett Johansson, and Giovanni Ribisi?
Locked in.
Oh, I saw
Locked in.
this movie.
I've been
Locked
leaning
in.
Andy,
Lost in Translation.
Kels,
Lost in Translation.
and Davo.
Lost in Translation.
Is Lost in Translation.
A very good movie. I like that movie a lot.
I read an interview there with Bill Murray where he finally admitted what he whispered in her ear at the end of the movie.
No,
I bet
don't.
it was
He
dirty.
said, I love Brain Ladle.
I hate
Yeah.
you, Andy. I hate you. You had me.
It kind of makes the whole movie kind of make sense then. It kind
Ties
of
it all together.
It's the rosebud of that movie.
Question 2. What city was renamed from Edo in 1868 to a word that literally means East Capital?
Locked in.
East.
Locked in.
Chewy's got loose over there.
I need to be winning. Locked in.
All right. Kels,
Tokyo.
Davo,
Tokyo.
And Andy.
Tokyo.
Correct answer is Tokyo. Question 3. What happened in Tokyo in 1964 and in 2021?
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Davo?
The Olympics.
Andy?
The Olympics or Godzilla, but I went with the Olympics.
Kels?
They hosted the Olympic Games.
Correct answer is the Summer Olympics.
I believe they hosted Godzilla earlier than 64, did they not?
Yeah,
Yes,
and kind
in
of
the
more
50s.
frequently.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know if we can call it hosting.
Well, apparently the little kids hosted because Godzilla is friend to all children, as is,
Fair.
you know, what was it? What was the turtle's name?
Is it Kid
Gamera.
Gamera?
Gamera.
What about Godzuki?
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
I'm not familiar with Godzuki.
Really? Consider yourself lucky.
Friends of Mothra, or what, the Godzukis
Well,
live down the street?
I don't know if it was in a movie, but there was a Saturday morning cartoon once upon a time called Godzilla and Friends or something like that. And they had to have the goofy little sidekick. So they had like Godzilla's nephew.
Godzuki was in
Named
the
Godz-
movies, and it was his child. And he would he would blow smoke rings. And when Godzilla would step on Godzuki's tail, that's when the atomic breath would happen. He's a
See,
little baby.
you know a little bit more about the canon than you should.
I love Godzilla, man. Like me some kaiju.
That sounds dirty too.
Ah, yeah.
All right. Question 4. The Budokan is well known in the West as a live concert venue, but what was its original purpose?
Locked in.
I think we've
Locked
covered
in?
this on the show before.
Think so. So I know I'm probably wrong. I'm locked in.
Okay. Andy?
The Budokan is a martial arts theater, as it were, a
Kels?
stadium.
Mm-mm.
I said
Me.
sumo hall.
Mm-mm.
Davo?
It is a stadium for sumo wrestling.
Oh,
So here's the thing. So, I mean, sumo is a martial art, right?
yeah, that's what I thought.
However, it was built for the 1964 Olympics as the place to hold the judo competition, not
Oh.
sumo competition.
Oh.
Okay.
So
X.
I'm kind of debating.
So I get all the points; they don't get any.
Oh, that just sounds wrong.
No.
What you're proposing.
I
sounds
wanted to say host of the G1 Climax, but
Hosted the Beatles once. Cheap Trick.
I think what I'm going to have to do here, because I said, what is its original purpose? It was built
Oh,
for the judo competition
That's
for the
fair.
64 Olympics. So
yes.
sumo is too specific.
Yes.
Mhm.
Martial arts is not specific enough.
Yes, it is.
So I think I'm going to give Andy half points for that.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Live with that.
At the end of category 3, Andy has 65, Davo 78, and Kels 94. So let's move on
Okay.
to category 4.
What is going on?
All right, category 4, question 1. Prior to having its definition changed to a formula based on the speed of light, a specific atomic transition frequency, and the Planck constant, the standard for what was defined as a chunk of platinum alloy by the International Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Congratulations, Kels, on winning this tournament.
Stop
I'm
it.
just gonna-
Um,
Actually, I think I know this. I'm locked in.
What?
I can't. I know. I can't call this right now. It's.
I'm locked in with a guess.
Uh,
I got no clue.
speed of light.
Should I punt not to look dumb? That was-
How comfortable do you feel with your answer?
no.
I mean,
You know what? I've looked pretty dumb this whole tournament. I'll just go with it.
What have you got to lose? Literally nothing.
Literally nothing. I don't even have my self-respect anymore.
Don't wanna punt just yet.
Here's paying Ray guy for nothing. You know that, right? He's got a job.
I mean, he's already showed up on the shift earlier today.
He did show up early.
All right, I'm locked in. This doesn't make sense.
Okay, Kels.
A kilogram.
Oh,
Andy?
come on.
Andy.
Seriously? He does that every
It's a
time, Sensei.
It's a kilogram. No,
It's a
not.
kilogram.
Davo.
Maybe you're wrong too, Andy.
I said a light year because you said light. I don't know.
Is it a parsec?
So I'm not even going to ask you how you would get a light year from a chunk of platinum alloy.
I don't know how these things work.
Clearly, that is evident.
I didn't understand any of the question.
The correct answer is a kilogram. So the issue, the reason they changed it, in case you want to know, is because even though the platinum, I think it's platinum and iridium alloy, is pretty stable, it still loses molecules atoms from time to time. So that means that the standard for the kilogram changes. And so they've, over the last, I don't know how long, 20 years or so, maybe, they've redefined all of the SI units to be things that don't change. So they're basically all formulas rather than things now.
Yeah, it was a problem with the consistency.
And every time they change that, Crockett and Tubbs have to go back to court, and those guys are put away.
Litigate.
I only know this because I watched a really interesting show on this. And what was fascinating to me is the cylinder, how when it was in use, was kept under high guard, and like you weren't allowed to touch it. It was kept in a very specialized case.
Just like inside two different vacuum tubes or something like that.
Yeah, it was really interesting to me. And that's the only way I knew this, Davo. Otherwise, I would have been going with, what'd you say, Buzz Lightyear?
I said, I didn't. Yeah, might as well have.
So the way it worked was, so that one chunk was the standard, but they would periodically bring new chunks in to weigh against it to make sure that they matched, and then those could go out to the world for various labs and other places to measure, to recalibrate their kilograms.
I like how you refer to them as chunks. I just have this image of this guy, hey, weigh this one. See what this one does.
I kind of did that on
Got a chunk here. You want this chunk of platinum?
Hey, I found a really good chunk back there in the alley. Let's weigh this one.
Okay. Question 2, reverse tri-bond. I'm going to give you 3 movies. You tell me who was in each of all of them.
I like this.
House of Wax, Repo, the Genetic Opera, and The Hottie and the Naughty.
Like that.
Which House of Wax?
I don't know. I'm
locked
I'm losing
in.
it. I'm losing it.
I'm locked in.
Andy?
All right, so I only recognize one of those 3 movies, but I know in the original House of Wax, Vincent Price was a star, and Vincent Price was in a lot of B movies that I probably would not recognize. So I'm going with Vincent Price.
Do you think he was the hottie or the naughty?
Hottie easily. We all saw the mustache.
Oh, heck yeah.
Davo?
I said Paris Hilton.
Kels?
I also said Paris Hilton.
Good thing. That is the correct answer. Paris Hilton.
Don't ask me about kilograms. I know it got Paris Hilton dollars all day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've never seen a Paris Hilton film, so I do not feel bad about that one.
To be fair, she hasn't been in very many movies. The Hottie and the Naughty, I think, was direct to video. House of Wax was okay. Repo, the Genetic Opera, is a really, really fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Paris Hilton and kilos in the same category. So I'm pretty sure I know what the category is.
It's so funny if that's what this is.
Question 3.
Would have worked for Vincent Price too, to be fair.
I'm probably not that clever.
Okay.
Question 3. What surpassed the Washington Monument to become the tallest man-made structure in the world in 1889 and remained so until the Chrysler Building was completed in 1931?
Locked in.
Locked in?
I'm locked in.
Devo?
Eiffel Tower?
Kels?
Eiffel Tower?
Andy?
Eiffel Tower.
It is the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, good.
Where in the hell is this mystery theme going?
Oh, Andy.
Question 4. What are the 2 major airports servicing Paris? France.
I know one. Do
I
I know two?
don't know the other one.
For 5 points each.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
I'm locked in. 'cause I
I'm
don't know
locked
the other one.
in. Well, hold on. Let me. No. Oh, I wouldn't. No. I'm not, just trying to think of famous French people.
It's going to be funny when we all know what one of them is, and the other one's like Paris International.
You're right.
I'm going with the only one I know.
Let's see, this who would be
La Guardia. See, it's French.
So that would be Le Guardia.
Le Guardia.
How many years did you take French, Andy?
Too many. You know, that's not even required anymore.
What, a foreign language or just
You don't have to have
French?
foreign language requirement to get my degree. In fact,
Really?
that was one of the last years they had it.
Man,
Yeah,
officially already.
that makes me
really?
angry.
I'm locked in.
Kels, what's your answer?
Charles de Gaulle and Louis XIV.
Well, I
Wow.
That's a very strange choice, but you never know. Maybe.
Cover all your history.
Yeah, why not?
Andy?
De Gaulle Airport and Jerry Lewis Airport. They love Jerry Lewis.
They do love a good Jerry Lewis film.
Devo?
De Gaulle was all I had.
Correct answers are Charles de Gaulle and Orly.
Woody?
It's familiar.
Orly, O-R-L-Y.
Okay.
I'm probably not pronouncing that with the proper French accent.
French accent.
Wrong.
All right. At the end of category 4, Andy has 90, Davo 103, and Kels 129.
I'm trying to link these together. It is not linking.
I've got like a really easy one linked together. Like it can't be that. That's too easy.
All right. Well, let's move on to category 5. A movie tribond.
Woo!
Yay.
The Fellowship of... Oh, sorry. This is another reverse tribond. I'm going to give you
Okay.
3 movies. Tell me the person who was in all of
I
them.
thought you gave us the answer real quick, and I was like,
I was like, thanks.
The Fellowship of the Ring,
Mhm.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug.
Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Oh, locked in.
Smaug.
Educated guess time. I'm like,
Devo?
Orlando Bloom.
Kels?
yeah, he was the only one who fit to me. Orlando Bloom.
Andy?
Orlando Bloom.
Correct answer is Orlando Bloom. Question 2.
This next one's about Florida. I'm going to lose my shit.
Nick Anderson, who reached the Final Four in the NCAA tournament with the University of Illinois in 1989, became the first ever draft pick for what NBA expansion team?
Locked in.
I am locked in.
I want to
You
know.
son of a.
I want to know why that's so funny, Kels.
Oh, because
So, I'm starting with you
because of
then.
what Andy just said. Orlando Magic.
Andy?
The Orlando Magic.
Davo?
Orlando Magic.
Correct answer is the Orlando Magic.
Okay, well, my theme idea was wrong. And I'm getting angry.
I don't even know where to start.
So just for the record, I don't tell people what order they
Oh, come on.
You can share if you want to, but I'm not going to tell people.
That was a private note passed in class, teacher.
Well, if you hadn't said anything, nobody would know who sent
Yeah,
it.
nobody know it was you.
Oh, come on.
Well,
So
the
Davo's already guessed and
gave
got it right, and he can't wait to tell everybody.
Yeah.
I suspect
All
you may
right.
be right about that. All right, question 3. What county is Orlando, Florida in?
Son of a
Oh.
biscuit.
Locked in.
I could give you Miami, but I can't.
I'm trying to think. I went to Orlando.
Same. Don't.
Locked in.
Let's start with Andy.
Orange County.
Davo?
Orange County.
Kels.
Disney County.
Disney County's good.
Correct answer is Orange County.
Orange County.
And finally, question 4. What is the team nickname of the University of Central Florida sports teams? And for a bonus, what conference does that university participate in at the current time?
Any of that.
It's going to be changing in a year or two, I think. But
I'm locked in.
What, that conference is going to be changing?
yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
I'm locked in.
Sure. No. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, now you sound like Davo there.
Yeah.
No,
For good
yeah,
reason.
no.
Locked in.
Davo.
I think they're the Bulls. And I'm the oh crap.
Oh no, I'm laughing for something else entirely.
And last I remember, they were in Conference USA.
Okay. Kels.
Well, that's South Florida. Central Florida is the Knights. And I didn't know the conference. I said Big East.
Dang it! I knew it was one of those garbage Florida schools.
Wow. To all of our listeners in Central Florida, we apologize.
That your school is garbage.
No.
What?
No,
I'm sorry.
that's not how the apology works.
I'm sorry.
Andy.
I was laughing, Davo, because I have no idea. So I went with the most common sports team name, and I went with the Bulldogs.
Oh, there you go.
So when I thought
Yeah.
you were Bulls, I thought, oh, I was so close.
You were so far.
I think they're currently in parent-teacher conferences.
They should be. Get them grades up, son.
Right.
I can't tell you how much I love that answer. The parent-teacher conference needs to be a thing.
Yeah, the University of Miami would never leave the parent-teacher conference.
They're
This is what I'm
independent, aren't
saying.
Miami's in the ACC.
ACC, yeah.
Well, Kels is right. UCF is the Knights, and they are in the AAC, the American Athletic Conference.
Yeah.
But I think they're about to move to the Big 12.
Sure.
Why
Who
not?
cares?
They need
Geography
teams.
doesn't matter.
They need
Traditions
teams.
don't matter.
I think
Money
Houston,
matters.
I think Houston's going with them at the same time.
Why not?
I mean, that makes logistical sense.
Okay, at the end of category 5, Andy has 120, Davo 133, and Kels 159. So we are going to be at category 6 now. How about another movie, Tribond?
Yay.
I'm going to give you 3 actors. Tell me the movie that they were in together.
Okay.
We've got Danny Glover, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Tony Danza.
Danny Glover. Oh, locked in.
This should be easy. There are not a lot of Tony Danza movies to choose from.
It's taxi.
Or is
the
it
movie,
harder?
Andy.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Andy.
My favorite scene in this movie is when Danny Glover goes to the pitcher's mound and they're debating whether to take the pitcher out, and Danny Glover says, "I'm getting too old for this shit." It's Angels in the Outfield.
Davo.
Angels in the Outfield.
And Kels.
I have wanted to see this movie since I was a small child, and the preview for it plays before, I think, either Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Secret of the Ooze. It's one of the two. I saw that. I was like, man, I really want to see that. This was years ago. I still hadn't seen this movie. Angels in the Outfield.
Correct answer is Angels in the Outfield. Question 2. What green chili pepper is a cultivar of the New Mexico chili, not grown in New Mexico, with a Scoville rating between a banana pepper and a jalapeno?
Locked in.
That was where my answer was going to go.
I have no idea. I'm just guessing a pepper.
A yummy pepper.
Locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Kels.
Poblano.
Andy.
Chili pepper?
Davo.
That's an Anaheim pepper.
Correct answer is Anaheim pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in that case, you don't have to check anything.
Yeah,
Sensei.
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Son of a... Hate everybody.
All right, question 3. What county is Anaheim, California in?
Oh, my goodness.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels?
Los Angeles.
Andy?
LA County.
Davo?
Orange County.
Correct answer is Orange County.
Son of a... I am so...
It's ridiculous.
It's in the OC.
I had no idea. Oh.
Question 4, our last question. What is the biggest employer in Anaheim, California? Biggest private employer?
Locked in.
I'm going to lock in and I'm going to throw a lightning bolt at Kels.
Fair. I don't feel right, but you got to use them. Oh, in that case, I'd like to throw one at Davo. He's kind of on a roll, and I'm just jealous.
What?
I'm jealous.
Well, I'd like to throw one at Andy just to round out the trip.
We haven't used them. We got to use them. We got to wait a whole nother year until we get lightning bolts.
But...
He didn't see that happening when he threw that lightning bolt at me.
It's kind of like the start of World War One,
Hey, you're the one who put the
tossed a
shot.
lightning bolt, and then suddenly lightning bolts everywhere.
So you archduked me.
You are. I have no
archduked
choice.
myself.
You archduked yourself, buddy. Don't ever do that.
All right, so
Disney.
we'll do that,
Disneyland.
and then we'll do this.
All I'm trying to say is sweep around your
Because technically nobody got it right.
Yeah.
before you try to sweep.
Okay.
So who wants to guess at the answer to this one?
Me.
What do you got, Davo?
Davo.
Disney theme parks.
Correct answer is the Walt Disney Company.
Shoot.
So if I wrote down Disneyland, would that have counted?
Yeah, I probably would have given you that.
That's not right, though.
Well,
What else is there?
Wow.
Disney World and their Disneyland and Disney World are
Disney
separate
World
entities.
is in
Disney World's in
Florida.
Florida.
And so
Disneyland is in Cali. Disney World is in Florida.
But technically, Disneyland wouldn't include the California Adventure,
right?
Oh.
or any of the corporate stuff that they have there. But I would have given you credit for that. But it's moot.
I had guessed cities in the song "Dancing in the Streets." That was my guess. That was wrong.
Holy crud!
Well, I've only got one. Well, I've got 2 guesses, and one of them was right.
That means the other one was Andy's.
Yay!
That seems
he
right.
said you don't have to
That seems
check
right.
anything. That was so funny.
So Kels,
Well, he had.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's just funny.
There's no
It's like
sense.
Sensei, you don't have to
explaining
check anything. You don't have to check anything, Sensei.
yeah,
Don't
they're
worry
not
about it,
they're not
Sensei.
dancing in Anaheim apparently.
Yeah, I didn't know. I still don't know.
Okay, Davo, you want to explain what's going on here?
Yeah. Category 1 is all about Shanghai and China, but it mentioned Shanghai a couple of times. That's where there's a Disney theme park there.
Oh, okay.
Category 2 is Hong Kong. There's a Disney theme park there.
Yeah, because Bruce Lee was there. Well, he wasn't born there, but he's from there. The Bloodsport took place there.
Yeah.
Category 3 is all about Tokyo, because Lost in Translation took place in Tokyo, and the Budokan's in Tokyo.
Yeah.
So that's about Tokyo, where there is a Disney theme park. Category 4 is Paris. There's Paris Hilton, Eiffel Tower, the De Gaulle Airport. I don't know why the kilogram is that way.
Because that's where the International Bureau of Weights and Measures is. Duh.
Of course.
Yeah, the SI is headquarters.
Category 5 is Orlando.
Technically, I know that the Disney World isn't in Orlando, but it's close enough.
That's close enough.
And category 6 is Anaheim, California.
Disney.
All about Anaheim, where Disneyland is.
Disney parks.
That's correct. So 10 bonus points to Davo and none to anybody else.
No.
So at the end of our regular rounds, Andy has 130 points, Kels 169, and Davo 173.
Woo!
So I just have to score.
You
got to get 4 more than Kels.
Yeah.
All right. And
Well, actually, and
I think
Davo has
Davo.
to get 1 more than Kels for you to tie for the tournament.
all right, this can happen.
Could happen.
It can
It's
happen.
still up in the air.
It's anybody's game.
I'm losing so badly.
While we cobble together some semblance of an answer to this final question, after this show, head on over to the Misinformation Trivia Podcast. It is a trivia podcast for ladies and gents who love cool trivia and sticking it to annoying teams at pub quizzes. Are you that annoying team? Would you like to not be an annoying team? Listen to them. They're a good show.
All right. Well, it's time for
Sudden death.
Ooh, I love that.
I got 10 questions here about Disney parks.
Oh, crap.
What did you think it was going to be about?
Unless there are 10 questions about the Disney train, I am so screwed.
I thought it was going to be about world history.
I was hoping so you'd hang a left turn. The Beatles went there once.
Question 1. What ride at Disney parks features the song Zippity Doo Dah? Well, I did not think this was a stumper.
Dude.
Oh, wait a minute. No, this has been in the news.
What is the name of that ride?
Yeah, I try to put these in order of what I think are the easiest to the hardest, and
I know
this
what.
might be a short sudden death.
I know what.
Give me a minute. This has come up. Yeah. I think this is right.
I mean, I don't know if this is a ride though. I hope this isn't a ride though.
Have you ever been to?
This better not be a
I
ride.
remember. I got it.
Kels, have you ever been to a Disney park?
I went to Animal Kingdom at Disney World.
You went to Disney World and you went to the Animal Kingdom.
I mean, we had passes to go to Universal, and we lucked into some spots at Animal Kingdom. They had the Avatar stuff there.
Locked
It
in.
was fun, but the lines were stupid long.
Let's start with Kels.
Okay, so I refuse to write down the movie from which I know it's associated with,
Mhm. Good.
and I said Splash Mountain.
Davo.
Splash Mountain.
And Andy.
Oh, Splash Mountain. Damn it.
Correct answer is
God,
Splash Mountain.
Louise.
So they're
Not
replacing
helping.
that with in the US at least. They're changing the theme of Splash Mountain from Song of the South to Princess and the Frog,
Oh, that's
which
a
I
good,
think
that's
is
a good change.
appropriate and a good choice.
It's the only way I knew that is I've read the story.
Mm.
The only downside to that story is that they didn't do it 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Question 2. What is the term used by Disney for the people who design and create park attractions?
Locked in.
I've
Disneyland.
heard this before. I think. God, I hate this category so much.
I went to the one Disney park that I've been to as an adult. This is like a few years ago for the first time.
Me too, Kels. We had a convention in Orlando for U.S. history teachers, and that's the only reason why I've been to Universal Park.
I proposed to my wife at Disneyland.
Oh,
Aw.
We were having
You were
dinner
a
at the Blue
hopeless
Bayou
romantic.
restaurant.
I don't know. I'm writing a term down. I have no idea what this is.
Please, please.
I don't like that.
All right,
Weird.
Davo.
I believe they're called Imagineers.
Yes.
Andy
Imagineers.
and Kels.
Engineers.
Correct answer is Imagineers.
What did Kels say?
You just said engineers, I think.
I have a chance.
I hope you fall on your face, Andy.
All
Wow.
right.
Wow.
Good luck, buddy.
So, I mean, you have to actually, you know what? You have to beat Davo.
I know.
Yeah, you have to get 5 more than Davo.
Good
Okay.
luck, buddy. They both
It
seem
could
to
happen.
be locked in.
All right, question 3.
Davo could choke on the fried chicken he's eating right now.
I'm not eating fried chicken.
Just
I
normally
wish I was
are.
eating fried chicken.
Yeah, fried chicken sounds good right now.
Mm-hmm.
You should go get some fried chicken.
For about 5 questions.
Question 3. Walt Disney World has only closed to the public 8 times in its history. One was after 9/11. Another was during the COVID pandemic. What were all of the other 6 shutdowns for?
What? What the effing?
You got this,
What?
Andy. Focus. History, baby. You got this.
They've closed 6 times. All right. Is it for the 6 different reasons? Or
He's
Yep.
asking for clarification.
There's a commonality between the other 6
Yep.
times that they shut down.
Locked in.
Right. Really?
Mhm.
There's 6 different times, but the same reason.
Locked in.
All right. I'm very curious. Let's start with Andy.
Hurricanes?
Davo.
People died on rides.
Correct answer is hurricanes.
Whoa!
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Oh
shut down
my
the park
gosh.
if somebody
They just hose that ride down and kick
Oh
it
my
back into gear.
gosh, Andy. Hold
Sorry.
it down.
That's the way Walt wanted it.
All right, so Kels and Davo are both out. It's Andy's game to
Andy.
lose at this point.
Okay, so I have to get 5 in a row
You gotta run the table to be
on a
safe.
category I know nothing about.
Okay,
Doing
well
all
let's
right so
let's
far.
see if
And
you
they're
can
getting harder. All
let's see if you
right.
can logic these things out. Question 4: What candy-like substance is never sold at Disney parks?
What candy-like substance?
You can just answer when you're ready.
Okay.
I
Since you're the only one left.
I wanna know.
I'm because you're saying substance and it's amusement park and it seems like I'm going to go with cotton candy.
Well, the correct answer is gum.
It was so close. This is, I understand. I
Gum
get
makes
the gum.
sense.
Yeah.
I get it. They don't
Gum
want
makes
that.
sense.
All right, well, sorry about that, Andy. So
Apparently, it's not where dreams come true.
no,
Apparently, it's all been a lie.
it's the happiest place on earth, but you're not there. So
No, I'm just
if you were there,
miserable
you'd
and
be
alone.
happy even if you lost.
Right. But I'm not.
All right. So our final scores: Andy has 160 points, Kels 179 points, and Davo 193 points.
Woo!
So that's 3 tournament points to Davo, bringing him to 13.
Blech.
2 for Kels, bringing him to 19, and 1 for Andy, bringing him to 16. Kels is our tournament winner.
Kels, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Hail Kels. Hail Kels.
Would you guys like to run through the rest of these questions real quick?
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
was doing great up until gum. So yeah, let's see.
You were doing great until you lost.
Yeah, I was doing fantastic.
Okay.
And I wasn't.
So let's go through these. Question 5. The iconic mouse ear logos have been subtly included in the designs of rides and decor all over the Disney parks. What are these Easter eggs called?
Oh, and I just saw something on this
Mouse
too.
traps.
I have no idea.
I got introduced to this via a TikTok video the other day.
You're on the TikTok.
I'm on a TikTok.
Once you realize they're there, you see them all over the place. It's amazing.
And it
how
was
many-
somebody used the term and showing how they incorporated it into a fountain. Oh, I don't have it.
They're called hidden Mickeys.
Hidden Mickeys.
Oh, yeah.
Yankees.
Question 6. What is the name of the dark ride inside the geodesic dome at Epcot?
I do not know.
Is this Small
Tower
World?
Dome.
Is this
What'd you
Small
say,
World
Kels?
thing?
No.
Tower Dome.
Nope. It's called Spaceship Earth.
Oh, cool.
Okay. This was kind of, I couldn't figure out a good way to word this one, so it may be a little awkward. All of Epcot's world pavilions are sponsored by corporations, except for the one representing what Northwest African country with a flag that contains a green 5-pointed star on a red field.
Oh,
They sponsor
that,
their own pavilion at Epcot.
is that the Sudan?
Nope.
Morocco?
Sudan's not in the Northwest.
Oh, you said Northwest. I'm sorry. I tuned out for a second.
It's Morocco.
Morocco.
Good job, Dave.
Yep. So there's only, I think, 11 pavilions at Epcot, and one of them is like the only one representing Africa is Morocco, which, you know, is
The only
technically
one?
Africa, but they are the only one that isn't sponsored by a corporation.
Okay.
Question 8. What aerial carousel ride is the only ride that can be found at all 6 Disney parks?
Oh, I felt like I heard this question.
Aerial carousel.
A
Scrambler?
Dumbo.
Dumbo the flying elephant.
Thanks, Quiz Bang Bang.
You know you're doing badly when I actually just look over and like, is my mic turned on? It is. Okay, everybody's just ignoring my guesses. Okay.
Well, you
They're not right.
No,
I
I'm
guess.
teasing. I'm
You were
teasing. Right.
Okay, question 9. What did Walt Disney have built for himself over the Town Square Fire Department at Disneyland?
Built for himself.
Oh, this is
An
his
office?
private room.
Yeah, an apartment.
That's all you want to
An
say.
apartment?
An apartment. Oh, okay.
Yep, he was spending so much time there, he needed a place to crash. And so there was some space over the fire department building. So it is, if you look up pictures of that, it is hideous. It is just bright blood red all over the place. It's terrifying.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is one that you probably will only get if you've actually been in the Haunted Mansion ride. How many ghosts are said to live in the Haunted Mansion?
13.
Does David as pumpkins count as one? How many?
You're not going to guess. It's 999.
Oh, that is an
wow.
ugly, ugly apartment.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm looking at the apartment. Dear God.
That is ugly.
Holy cow, that's horrendous.
Can you imagine going up there for a restful nap?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like getting a room at the Overlook. I see a crash. I was chilling. Well, congratulations once again, Kels, tournament champion
Thank you.
2022.
Thank you.
Well done.
And I would like to give a
appreciate
special thanks to the sensei for writing 8 mystery themes, all of which were great, all of which that was a fantastic tournament for everybody, even me. I may have stunk up the joint, but I had a lot of fun.
You're a good sport, Davo.
So
those are a lot of extra work.
Yes.
So from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, this is your MC Davo with Kels.
I could gloat. I won't. I want to give a shout out to my fellow competitors and to the sensei for writing 8 excellent quizzes, and a shout out to Quiz Bang Bang. I mentioned them earlier, but I met co-host David Flora on the Hollywood Cast Connection. Shout out to them. Second cousin Sam and Paul. And he was really cool. So I went back and I listened to like their whole catalog. It's a really fun show. And then I finally got to the episode where he mentioned where he met me during our tournament episode.
Oh,
So I just wanted to shout them out. Check them out. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed the tournament. Peace. I was going to do Randy Savage singing a Disney song, but I'm a little overstimulated. So I'm going to pass the mic.
Andy, take that mic.
Thanks, Davo. I'm back here in the locker room of Mr. McBride. We were actually, as reporters, were allowed in the locker room for only a moment where he, I guess you would say, announced to us that, quote, he was who we thought he was. He was who he thought he was. And then he threw something at us and we were asked to leave. Back to you, Davo.
Thanks, Andy. Let's pass it on over to the Sensei Neil.
So LB5K thought it would be funny to just sing It's a Small World on a loop. I convinced him to do, I convinced him to do this instead.
He's paid his dues. Time after time he's done his sentence but committed no crime. And bad mistakes he's made a few. He's had his share of sand kicked in his face but he's come through and he means to go on and on and on and on. Kels is the champion, my friends, and he'll keep on fighting till the end. Kels is the champion. Kels is the champion. No time for losers cause Kels is the champion of the world.
LB. Wow. So touching.
He was who we thought he was.
Signing off.
Oh, man. Hello, ladlers. We here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast are thrilled to announce that we have merch. T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, mouse pads, a bottle of Crystal Pepsi, and a 1986 Buick Regal sitting on what the kids would say, dubs. I mean, the works. Go to brainladleshop.com and give our beautiful new shop a once over. Show your love of trivia and help support the show by locking in on your favorite swag. And remember our sales motto, if you want it, we got it. If we ain't got it, we're going to get it. So you better get it while the getting's good.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
How I hear anything?
We can do anything we want on this. It's pretty great.
Not by wishing. This fine microphone.
That is my microphone. Yeah.
My red and
This
honky.
It looks like a clown nose, doesn't it?
Oh no. No, Mama. Not down.
Studying world history as fast as I can.
It's a lot of history.
It turns out, and there are no 20-sided dice. There are no wizards. There are no trolls. I've been lied
dragons,
to.
though. The dragons.
No
Dragons.
dragons. The dragons aren't real. It turns
Goblins?
out, not real. Nope. No goblins.
St. George, though. St. George.
No.
killed him.
Well,
With the lance.
Yeah.
I've been recording for 11 and a half minutes now. So
Oh, hot.
Plot thickens.
The
Are you
plot
boys ready?
thickens.
I am
Could
ready.
not be more ready.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
you're doing that on purpose.
I mean,
Two.
countdown is so slow.
1.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Neil. I don't know if my score is right. I think I have less.
Why do you think that?
How many
I think
points
he
did
has
I get
less.
in the second cat? Shut up, Andy. How many points did I get in the second category? I get 34. 34 points.
44.
No, 4.
44 means like I had a perfect plus bonus. Did I take an easy mode?
You took the hard mode.
Oh, that's all right. I had it wrong on mine. Okay. I shorted myself on the first one.
It's so hard to get mad at your excellence when you're so goddamn humble.
Yeah.
Sorry, Davo. Bless.
Sorry.
Al.
Been
I'm like
muting.
Good gravy. You can blow your right eyeball out with that?
I was just going to say the same thing.
that. Stout.
That is not healthy.
Couldn't get to the mute button in time.
All
Let
right.
him out. You blow your off.
Locked in.
Andy, I can see you going full Hal McRae in front of the media. He's just start throwing phones.
Championship. Championship.
I just hope we can win a game.
I was scrolling through some of my favorite YouTube clips to see, because I was pretty confident I wasn't going to pull this one off. They were who we thought they were is still one of my favorite things.
If you want to crown their ass, then crown them.
He is so livid, and it's so zen at the same time. Like it's this weird mix of zen and pure rage.
Oh, it's bubbling.
Davo, do you know what you're talking about?
It's a coach who lost his mind in a post-game interview.
Oh.
Is that Dennis Green?
Yes, that was Dennis Green.
Bengals?
Who's doing We Are Who We Thought We Were. They are who we thought they were.
They are. If you want to crown their ass, then crown them. But they are who we thought. He got progressively angrier just saying the same phrase over and over. And we let him off the hook. Oh, I just imagine like he's full carry in that room. Like he's levitated his pig's blood. We don't know how he got there. People are gone. The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure, come get this baby.